Hello there, this is Lame Old Ben, onward to Planetbase. It's a game I've played before a little bit when I had an Xbox One. So I haven't played it on my netbook before. Here we go though, figuring it out, on a tutorial at least. Cool little lander that's somewhat like the Orion, I think it would be, or something like that. Probably modeled after one of the newer things. Or at least like the Bush era or whatever it was. Cool little environmental suits kind of thing. I mean, it's not like space suits per se, but they have 4 different colors. So are they Ninja Turtles? There's some robots. I think they have different functions. So like, okay, welcome to Planetbase. In Planetbase, you control a group of human pioneers in a not so distant future next Sunday AD. No, that's just, anyway. Trying to establish an outpost on a remote planet. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Anyway, so we got to do what we have. Alright, camera. First thing to learn it. The first thing is to learn the basic camera controls. To pan the camera, use WASD keys or place the mouse at the edges of the screen. To rotate the camera, use the QE keys or drag the middle mouse button. So Q, E, and WASD. Well done, you can check out the full camera controls in the help menu of Doom. Structure. The top priority after landing is to build some basic structures to keep your people alive. Well, you'd probably want to land a few trailers, you know, prefabricated structures. Otherwise, if you're building with what you have here, there's not a whole bunch. I mean, a whole ore refinery or something, you know. You can build structures using the main menu. Most structures require metal and bioplastic to be built. You have a limited supply of these in the colony ship. You should be extremely careful when spending it. Thank you for letting me know ahead of time. First thing to do is build an oxygen generator so your colonists can breathe when the oxygen in their spacesuits runs out. Otherwise it'll be like Red Planet before they found out the bugs had made all the oxygen. Alright, so we need to go to this one here, build interior structure, O2, and apparently they want us to place it here, this far away. Alright, place structure, oxygen done, the green dude does that. The oxygen generator requires power to operate. Power can be generated with a solar panel, just the one. Alright, so solar panel, and over here I guess, that's what it's gonna do. Okay, so connections. Now that the solar panel is placed, you need to connect it to the oxygen generator. Thanks for not having that done automatically. Connecting structures allows them to share power and water, and in the case of interior structures, allows colonists to walk between them. To connect 2 structures, you will need to click on one of them, then click on the other. If a connection is possible, a connection button will appear. So click on one of them, then click on the other. Alright. So that's it then. Oh, okay, and fast forward game keypad plus. So now they get it done eventually. Decrease. Alright, structures have been built. And we have a blue thing there. Waiting for construction. Ah, the robot does it. Robot roll call. Alright, waiting for construction. Okay, well done. Extra crispy. Note that you'll only be able to place new structures in such a way that they can be connected to existing ones. Potential connections are indicated by a green line. The oxygen generator also needs a water supply to function. It's apparently decomposing the water, so you get hydrogen as well. 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. So you need to build a water extractor. Water and power generation structures don't need to be directly connected to the destination structure, they just need to be part of the same connection grid. And then the guy from Tron starts talking. Alright, place structure, water extractor pending, connect, all the things. Okay, so water extractor over here, apparently. And then get that as well. So now that'll be that. The airlock. Now you should build an airlock so your colonists can get inside the base and use the restroom occasionally. And clean out their diapers. So, alright. Place structure airlock. So, all the way over here. And then, let's see here. That'll be a walking one. Right, did I do all that right? Okay, so increase game speed, so we also have to get food, right? Food's also kind of important, isn't it? It's nice to not be without food. Structures have been built. Yay, it's a tunnel. Da 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 da. Wah 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 wah. Waiting for construction. There we go. Well done. Extra crispy. The airlock is slow to use. Later on you might want to build more than one to avoid congestion. And maybe have tissues and some tea. Your colony ship contains some food supplies, and you can get water from the water extractor. You can now build a canteen so your colonists can eat and drink. Yay! So, canteen. So they suggest it being over here. Wow. Invalid location. It's the one you told me to go. But apparently, alright. And that as well. And what's this here? Oh crap, show tops. Okay. So we can do that. Oh, you can actually see everyone entering and exiting this. They could probably go more than one at a time there. And queue. So they're all waiting for the cantina to be built. And then talk to Mos Eisley and all that stuff. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Oh yeah, that's fast forward, right? Almost. Come on. Come on, let's get some food going. Come on. Yeah, it sucks to be without oxygen, doesn't it? Well done. Note that the interior structures need to be connected to at least one other interior structure so colonists can move between them. Some structures can have components placed inside these to provide additional functionality. You should now build some components in the canteen. A table for people to eat, a drinking fountain to get water, a table, drinking fountain, and a video screen for basic entertainment. Table, drinking fountain. Alright. Let's adjust speed down to 1. Okay. Back. And what's the thing? Interior. What was it? Base management. Exterior. Game menu. Alright. The contents of this. So we need a table. A drinking fountain. And a screen. You know what? Oh, can we not get another table? Well done. Your colonists can now use the canteen. Will now use the canteen components when they need to eat or drink. Sometimes you might want to have a closer look at what's going on inside your base. You can use the Show Tops menu to hide or show the roofs of the buildings. So here's what it looks like without the tops. Well done. When the tops are disabled, you can select components or colonists inside the base and see their status. The next structure is the dorm, so your colonists can sleep. Some structures, like the dorm, are dead ends. They can only be connected to one other structure. You should probably take this into account when designing your base. Yeah? Okay, so where do they suggest? Right, here's this igloo thing, and let's put the tops back on. I'd rather see it like that. I mean, it is cool to have the idea of all that. So place component bunk pending. We have to wait for it to be done, so we have to fast forward. Right, they're not telling us to do that anymore. You know, sometimes I feel like the ISTJ character in what was the clip I had? The funniest C-Lab moment, or what's the thing? Deep Star 6, yeah, the guy that's like, I want to follow the procedures. It's like, you know, sometimes it is easier just to have like very certain instructions just to get it done faster, but it's also like annoying if it's like too rule bound and you can't really do anything apart from whatever others tell you to do. It's like, give me a break. But yay, the dorm has been built. Let's see here. We need to have an internal construction thing. We only have the one robot there. It's like, I don't know. So, let's see here. Come on. So, bunk. We need at least a bunk. Well, I guess we just have the one for everyone to share. That'll be fun. Alrighty, construction time of doom. Doom to doom doom, doom to doom. Come on, doom it from orbit. Yeah. It also does seem like, okay, whatever. Power structure. The structures require varying amounts of power to function. At any given time, if the base requires more power than produced by the generators. My word, the music a little loud here. Sorry. Ah, crap. I pressed escape. So power storage. I skipped the other one by pressing escape. I wanted to turn the volume down. Oh well, I guess we have to figure this out. Solar panels only work during the day, so if you intend to survive the night, you will need to build wind turbines that can produce power all day when there's wind anyway, and power collectors that can store power for later use. Most structures can be built in different sizes. Larger structures require more resources but provide additional space and functionality, and if you have them insulated, they'll retain heat more because there's more mass. So, like, what is the thing in chemistry that was like specific heat or something like that? You know, it increases with mass or enough coefficients of whatever's. So something like that. So we need to place medium-sized structure power collector. So yeah, power collector over here. Come on. Really? Why is this being a pain? Give me a break. Alright. Are you going to seriously make this difficult? Come on. Okay. Come on. Let me place this crap. This is making it impossible. It's the location you guys are telling me to do this. This is like, why are you being annoying? Okay, now that's working. Okay, I guess you have to use the mouse wheel to zoom. To make it the right size or some crap. Okay. Alright, there we go. Finally. Good grief. Let's change the angles and see what else this place looks like, I guess. So there's the giant battery they wanted us to build for the start. And what's their problem? Connection has been built. Whoa! Wonderful. Well done. Power management is a critical part of running your base. You don't say! You'll typically need a combination of several solar panels, wind turbines, and power collectors to ensure there is a constant flow of electricity. One of the main challenges you will face will be to maintain a constant supply of food for your colonists. Food is usually grown in vegetable pads in the biodome and then processed in the meal maker in the canteen. So, alright. Place structure, biodome. So over here they say. And then that. And then place component, tomato pad, onion pad, meal maker. Meal maker here. Let's see here. That would be the obvious place for a meal maker, right? Just some kind of replicator. What's your problem? You're tired? And do we need to get another, like, thingamajig? Come on. Back. And now can we click on this? Get them another bed so that they can sleep more? I mean, seriously, one bunk is gonna be annoying for everyone. I don't want to figure that out. Okay, anyway. Where's the fast forward? We're gonna fast forward to get to wherever it says the next thing will be. But yeah, we need tomatoes and onions, at least. Meal maker has been built. Yay, they can look at it while it has nothing. Absolutely nothing. And we still need to get materials to build everything with. That's gonna be fun. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, so now this is doing its thing. Alright. And after that's built, come on. Here we go. Tomato, onion. So solanine and some catalase and stuff and whatever. There's a lot of nutrients in those, really. But yep, here we go with that. Waiting for construction. You can increase the thing of a dig of doom and not waste all the time. Da 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 da. Wah 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 wah. So the wind is 24 meters per second, 25, 26. I mean, Mars has a very thin atmosphere, so you'd need to have like some really high winds for that to be spinning. But yep, here we go with that. Do I need to build something else? Okay, well done. Now, note that vegetable pads need to be maintained by biologists. If not, they will decay and eventually stop producing. Wonderful. Most structures, including the colony ship, can be recycled to get back some resources from them. Well, you're never leaving anywhere. Anyway, so time to recycle this. Eat. So, all that's done now. Well done. Extra crispy. I say that too much, I know. Note that you will only be able to recycle structures if this doesn't isolate any of the existing ones. Mine. In order to survive in the medium term, you will need to produce more resources so you can build more advanced structures. You can build a mine to extract ore from it. Mines have to be built at the base of a mountain, and they need another structure nearby to be connected to. Alright. So a mine to go here, and I guess something like that then. Yay! Processing plant. Processing plant is the structure where the raw materials are processed into refined resources. The metal processor component can generate metal from ore. Alrighty. Where? Okay, over here. And there. Alright. So, place component metal processor, wait for everything to be built. Alright. Time to wait. Hurry up and wait. Story of a lifetime. And doom. Always more doom. It's looking rather cool here so far. Come on. Get this built so we can build more stuff. More stuff. More. Come on. Come on. Let's build it. I wonder how many of the builders here are named Bob. Alright. And there's that. And now we need to place this here somewhere. Right, so now that's waiting again. Come on, doom it up from orbit, yeah. Come on. Somebody. Get over here. Get over here, yay. They did it. Well done. Now your workers will start going to the mine to extract ore. They will then take the ore to the metal processor and convert it to metals. Later on, you will be able to use bots to perform some of these tasks. The other construction resource is bioplastic. Bioplastic is produced from starch in the bioplastic processor. Starch is produced from some vegetables in the biodome, like rice or wheat. Not all vegetables are starchy, only the ones that are produce less food. Okay. So we need to do placing of one thing here, rice. And we need to place the bioplastic thing there. Alright. And fast forward. I don't know. Come on, move it, move it. No, just plain move it. Rice pad has been built. And now... Here we go. Components have been built. Well done. Colonists and carrier bots will take the right resources to the required components so that they can produce. You can control production by disabling components or by lowering the priority or a particular structure. Solar panels and wind turbines need to be maintained periodically with spares. If you fail to do this, they will stop functioning. Spares are produced in the spares workshop component in the factory structure. This tutorial has so far been forcing you to place structures at predetermined locations, but from now on you'll be free to place them wherever you wish. Yay. Alright, so we need to build a factory somewhere. Alright, factory can go here. So factory, connect all structures, done. Place component spare workshop. Yep. And let's see here, what's the thing where we can set priorities? Well, we need to wait for them to get around to doing this. Come on. Let's get going. Yeah. Nuke it from orbit. Yeah. Hopefully we won't have asteroid strikes happening in the tutorial. That'd be just like, well, here's the end. Nice and crunchy. Yeah, the joy. Did I put this at level 4? I thought I did. Yep. Alright. Wait for everything to be built. Well, I'm waiting for them to get around to seeing about maybe perhaps... There we go. Just a little bit of doom. Just a little bit of doom. Just doom it from orbit. Yeah. Alrighty. Come on. Doom it from orbit. Yeah. Spares, right? Come on. 19 somethings. Okay. Oh my word. Did I? Okay, yeah. Spares workshop. There we go. There was the thing, okay. And now construction pending on that. Getting around to seeing about being done. It's like the meme about road construction, right? There we go. Spares workshop has been built. Well done. Note that factory components are operated by engineers, not workers. Yay, more to remember. Every base has to have some basic sick bay so you can provide treatment for injured miners and sick colonists. Medics can heal people in the sick bay using medical supplies. Okay. Alright, so let's slow this down while I figure out what to do. Let's see here. So a sick bay of doom right around here maybe. Yeah, something like that. Right at the start of there. Connect all structures. Place bed. Wait for everything to be built. Can we place a bed in here as well? Nope. They get one bunk bed for the entire thing. There's gonna be some going to sickbay just to have a different bed from everyone for a little while. Although without a washer to clean all the linen, it would probably just be like, well, extra gross for a while. There are going to be lots of laundry piling up if there's enough blankets in storage. That'd be fun to have lice on Mars though, right? Or bed bugs otherwise, right? Oh, and we need to have this going. Come on, move it. Move it. Yeah, move it. Now. Oh, the joy.
So sick bay right next to the food poisoning place. Awesome. Alright, and the bed goes there. Yay. Well done. Make sure to keep your colonists' health levels monitored at all times. Injured colonists will not work, but will still consume resources from the colony. You only have a limited amount of medical supplies in your colony ship, so you'll need to produce more at some point. A medic can create medical supplies from bioplastic and medicinal plants grown in the biodome in a workbench in the lab. So, okay, we need to build a lab. Alrighty, somewhere like that. And we need to build a medicinal plant thing that totally would get the downvotes by the glorious Facebook censor bot things, because plants can't be helping for health, right? Place component, workbench. So we need to have the workbench in the lab. Come on, build it. Build it, build it, build it. Come on, let's get this party started. The music here reminds me of the start of the movie Last Days on Mars. Not like the Blue Skies song, but the other traveling music for the space RV thing. That was actually like mostly a CGI ordeal. Like they had a cab built on the back of a truck, but they didn't build a full RV type thing with the airlock and whatever. It was just like mostly just CGI. It would be cool if they built an RV like that, capable of being on Mars. What are you doing, little robot? Very poor? Am I gonna have to fix you? Okay, so we need to fix the constructor box as well now. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, and we need to get the thing here. We're gonna have something telling us how to do that, right? How to fix the little constructor bots. Medicinal pad has been built. Waiting for construction in Doom. And that poor little robot's just off in the middle of nowhere. Hiding behind here, taking a nap. So someone needs to fix that. Gotta fix its wagon. Come on, come on. So who fixes the robots? Who watches the birds? Come on. Yay, workbench has been built. And anything else here? New arrivals. Once you have enough resources to keep everyone alive, you can build a landing pad to allow more colonists in. Can't they just have someone land on the planet elsewise and not have a concrete structure? Isn't the pretty sand so pretty? So pretty. So pretty. Yeah, well, let's put it close to this. Yeah, close to the airlock, so if they accidentally land like 10 meters south, it'll smush the airlock and that'll be fun. Oh well, so much fun, yay. Alright, and now fast forward. Come on. That does look similar to the landing pad in the movie Outland, except, well, it was a raised platform, I think, and had like an airlock at the bottom or something. And I don't know if this will have like landing lights as well like the other one did. It doesn't seem to yet, but now the power's on. It would be cool if it had landing lights. Well done. Note that new colonists will only arrive if the base is well run. You now know the basics and can start building your own colony. Good luck. Yay, so am I doing this now? Ah, the game is, well, the tutorial is done. So, okay, maybe next time I'll start building my own base, try to do similarly to the tutorial a little bit. But yeah, So that's Planetbase. It's been a while since I've done that, and we'll see how many asteroid strikes we'll get when I play the actual game portion. Anyway, take care and try to not go crazy. Very Star Trek-y music.